Today I have for you a good old-fashioned transformation video. A challenge video, if you will. For better or worse, the most popular video I have ever put out is this one right here. This video got a lot of hate, but simultaneously got a lot of love too. And I also noticed that a lot of my subscriber base came from this video. I would take that to mean you guys might be interested in health and wellness videos, in transformation videos, and what better motivation to get me back into the gym than that? I think a lot of us are in this boat, but since the whole 2020 stuff went down, my exercise and fitness and overall lifestyle has become a lot more sedentary. I now work from home, so I don't have a reason to go anywhere. I don't have a job to walk to. I also don't live in New York anymore, where walking is just integrated into daily life. And so as a result of that, I definitely have gained some weight. More than the weight itself, I want to get back to feeling healthier again. Right now, I feel like a tub of Play-Doh and I really don't like it. So that's where this video comes into play. Something that I enjoy doing is cycling and spin classes. I've never done SoulCycle or anything like that, but one of my apartments in New York had a Peloton in it with a subscription, and I absolutely loved those classes. Actually, I had never been in better shape than when I was taking those classes. And I think part of the reason I enjoy cycling so much is because you get to sit down for a lot of it. It's still a great exercise, obviously, and our gym here at my apartment actually has a few spin bikes on them. We don't have Pelotons, we don't have a Peloton subscription, but we have kind of like a knockoff version of that. I'm going to be using these spin bikes for the next 30 days to see, first of all, how in shape I can get, and also I just want to see like how much my body can truly transform if I dedicate myself to this just for 30 days. Today is Thursday, March 23rd, and how I have this scheduled is I'm going to do 6 days on and 1 day off. I think it's always important to have one rest day in there, and actually that's something that really bothers me with a lot of these challenge videos. It just makes me cringe so hard when people don't give themselves a rest day. Like I'm so sorry for your muscles. I haven't owned a scale for many years at this point, but I did buy one for this video. First and foremost, just because I want to get an accurate idea of where my starting point is. What are we working with here? And I thought it would probably be easier to measure the transformation, at least in terms of weight, obviously, if I had a scale on hand. I went ahead and weighed myself this morning, and I was a little bit shocked to find that I am now at 180 pounds. I have not, to my knowledge, been that weight since high school. The lowest weight I have ever been is like the 155, 160 area. I would love to get back in that range, but I'm not gonna stress over the weight on the scale for the next 30 days. I'm gonna wait to weigh myself again until we're 15 days into the challenge, so halfway through. And then, of course, I will weigh myself again at the end. I'm also not gonna be checking in every single day. I feel like that's, first of all, just not necessary. So I have scheduled check-in days where I will be filming. So with all of that being said, I'm really excited to get this challenge started. So let's hop into day one, let's put on some workout clothes and go do a cycling class. Okay, I was just gonna talk to you in here, but naturally a lawnmower just started right outside. But it's day 7. I just finished my 7th cycling session. This is the hardest one I've done so far. Hold on. Hi, I'm gonna hold you right here. Yeah, today was a really tough session. It was with a different trainer, a different video program, and it was really good. I felt like I got more of a workout out of this time than I have been, so that was good. Okay, that's hopefully a little bit better. As of the 7-day mark, I'm feeling a lot stronger, which is great. I am feeling less shitty about my body image, to put it, bluntly. Honestly, like, if nothing else came from this challenge, that is what I would want anyway. So I'm so happy that that's already the case just 7 days in. I'm really excited to see where we're at come day 15, and that's about all I have for you. It's been fun. That's day 7. I will see ya on day 15. Oh, jeez. Hi. Okay, so I haven't had my coffee yet, clearly. Can't form sentences. Today is day 15, as you can see. I just did my weigh-in, and I'm at 182 point something. That means I've actually gained some weight in these past couple weeks here, which I'm a bit discouraged by. Wasn't expecting that when I stepped on the scale this morning. So I do want to be perfectly honest with you guys. This week, unexpectedly, I had to go to a funeral out of state. And so I was not super consistent with my workouts this week. And I wasn't entirely mindful of my diet either, just with travel and seeing family and eating these big meals and whatever. So that could be part of it. I'm also coming up on my period in a few days here. That could also be part of it. I don't really know. But with that being said, I'm not going to stop here, obviously. And a small part of me is happy this happened because it brings up a conversation that I think is really important when we're talking about fitness and our fitness journeys and our weight journeys and whatever. It's not always linear. In fact, in my experience, it's never linear. There will be ups and downs and so many different roller coasters when you are working towards a goal. And I think that same sentiment applies in any area of life. It doesn't just have to be fitness. So again, I'm not gonna stop here. How discouraging would that be if we stopped at the 15-day mark and I had only gained weight? We're not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep going all the way to 30 days and then potentially even after. I thought about adjusting, what I was doing as far as exercise and whatnot and trying to make it more intense, but I don't want to do that. I want to keep this a true cycling for 30 days video and just see what happens from that. I also wanted to say that if nothing else, even if this isn't reflected on the scale, I am feeling stronger and mentally more fit too, which is really nice. And I haven't felt that way in a long time. And that is something I really missed from consistently exercising. So for that reason alone, I would be more than happy to continue. So anyway, that is the day 15 check-in. I will see you in another 7 days on day 21, 22. I don't remember when I'm doing my next check-in, but we'll talk soon. Hi. Okay, check-in number 3. We are officially to day 22, which, wow, is this challenge going fast. I'm just on my way to go start today's workout right now, and I thought I would give you our 3rd update. Still, I'd say I'm feeling, similar to what I've said previously. I'm feeling stronger. I feel like I'm noticing changes in my body, but I'll be really curious to see what the before and after progress comparison videos and photos look like, because I don't really know. At our previous check-in, I had actually gained weight, so I don't know where we're at, but the entire challenge is going to be over in just about a week. I think like a week and 2 days from now. So really excited to see where we're at. But again, if nothing else, I'm feeling stronger, I'm feeling healthier, like, and that was the entire, oh, fun, great, wonderful. Okay, well, I'm being rudely interrupted, so I don't really have anything else to say. Feeling stronger and healthier. Let's go work out. I'll see you on day 30. We're done. We are officially done with this challenge. Thank God. Here are my takeaways. Let's start out with what you guys are here for, what you've watched this entire video for. So let's talk about the numbers. I started this challenge at basically 180 and ended it basically at 180. So if I was just super hyper focused on the weight and the number on the scale, that would be a little bit disappointing, but I wasn't. I didn't really have any goals coming into this other than to see like what would happen over the course of 30 days. And even though the weight itself didn't fluctuate too much, I do feel like I lost a bit of fat that was then replaced with muscle, hence not a huge difference on the scale, if that makes sense. The measurements too, I mean, I did lose a full inch off of my waist, which I think is pretty good. All of the other measurements relatively stayed the same, except for my thighs and calves grew just like the tiniest bit. And that makes sense too, right? Like cycling's a very leg dominant activity. I feel like the bulk of the results from this challenge lie in like the mental, like how I'm feeling and, you know, that sort of thing rather than physical. More than anything else, I just feel more like myself again. I don't feel as sluggish. I don't feel as lethargic. I feel healthier, and that's incredible. And that's what I was hoping would happen, if anything. I mentioned that I'm happy that this challenge is over. And I am. This got super repetitive, and I will take part of the responsibility for that. I did stick with pretty much the same cycling classes throughout the whole challenge. There were a few that I rotated between, but for the most part, stayed pretty much the same day in and day out. And I've discovered that I'm not the kind of person who can do that sort of exercise. Like, I need variety. I need it to stay interesting. I need it to stay fresh. And I think my muscles need that too. I would be willing to bet that that's part of the reason we aren't seeing more of a dramatic physical shift. I do still enjoy cycling, but it is not something that I want to continue to do exclusively. I really want to pepper in other things. Approaching exercise from a more intuitive place, just going with what I feel like doing every day. But yeah, I am so looking forward to not having to cycle every day.
I'm so bored. Again, as always, this was just my experience. You may have had a completely different experience if you did a 30 cycling day challenge as well. I'm happy we did this. If nothing else, it kickstarted my health resurgence. I don't know what. But with that, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. I truly appreciate it. And if you enjoyed, be sure to join our community by clicking the subscribe button below. It's entirely free. I would love to have you here. And with that, I'll see you in my next video very soon. Bye.